Hello, how are we? Well, it's an exciting day today because we are doing the garden. So I've got um, all hands on deck today. Well, four hands on deck. Me and my fella. He's going to be doing most of the work because it's quite heavy work. And obviously, us girls getting older, I can still do it, but it'd take me a lot longer. It just blew off than it would normally. Than it would him anyway. So that's the plan today. We're going to crack on with the garden. We've been to the allotment this morning and we've pulled up the beds that we need anyway. And I've washed them down, but it doesn't really matter with the soil anyway. Most of them have dried off, so they just needed tapping because we're lining them. So there's no contaminated soil going to come into contact with any of my new veg. So that's not a problem. So I've still got a few beds there. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. But that's for another day. The allotment's for another day. So that needs whole new planning for my flowers because I've now decided that I'm not even putting broad beans on there. So I'm not putting anything on there that I eat whatsoever. So it's going to be pumpkin. So I need to create a pumpkin patch and the rest is all going to be flowers, sunflowers and stuff that I can use for the wildlife really. So it's just going to be a cottage garden. I think that's what the road I'm going to go down, more of a cottage garden. So that's that. So forget about the allotment. So today we're on the beds. So I'll film you in bits because he doesn't want to be to have found stardom. You know what they're like, these fellas. So he doesn't want to be a star. So and take the limelight. So I'm just going to show you in bits and show you in stages as we go along. So let's crack on. So the bed building has begun. And that's what's happening so far. So inside is going to be lined. So all the sides are going to be lined. So for those that were saying I wouldn't use the wood from the allotment, there's no contact. So this is the stuff like visqueen stuff. This is what's going on the inside. So it's quite thick stuff. And that's all going to be stapled to the sides. Nothing on the bottom, obviously, because it's got a drain. We was going to lift all the flags up, but we decided not to because it's just too much hard work, that. So they're not as long as what I thought because this area here could possibly be a seating area, I think. We don't really know yet. We're just going with it. But yeah, so that's it so far. I will update you shortly on how far we get further on. And all this area, I'm going to take it all up, and this is going to be a bed there. So I'll pop my plans on so you can have a look. But the actual surround from the pergola, the base, we'll just leave that in place. And then I want like a little walkway going in, and that's it really. So all them pots will come off. So I'm going to have some space here. So I'll put some pots probably there. I don't know. Arches, I'll probably get 2 arches there. And then the other side, I'm going to get 4. So I'll have to move my washing line. So that's for another day. But we're just doing this today. Well, I'm not. I'm going to fill it with wood, all oddments, so that I don't have to put so much soil. That'll all compost. It'll all break down eventually, and then I'll just keep topping it up. So I've got some more bits of wood, so I'll just pop those in. That's all lined with the plastic now, just to protect the wood. And then when it's all dried out, I'll give it a clean and I'll just paint it all. So that's one done. So that's it with the decking boards up there. It's all a bit messy, and that's this one filled. So that's one done. So I've got that one there, and I've just put them over there out of the way, safe. So I've tipped over that, and I've got this little raised bed here, and I think I might put those in my greenhouse. But yeah, so that's tomorrow. So we've done enough for today. We've cleared this area here as well. I'm going to take all those from my fairy garden. They're all going to come off there, and we're going to build a raised bed here. So that's going to be moved further down, and then all that there is rubbish, and all that's going. That's all being took away. So we're getting there. So it's all looking good. So I'll see you tomorrow. Right, so this is where we are right now. So it's a bit of a nightmare really at the moment, but I can see where it's going. So it's a good job I can. So this bit's finished here, so I'm going to reuse that. This bit's all done, and then over there all that corner's been cleared. I've got another raised bed there, so the decking that come up from there is now there, and that's like a raised bed that's higher than these two there. And we've just shoved everything in there. So that's it. So that corner's all been cleared. So I've just got to get rid of the rubbish. That's a cat that you can hear. So we just need to get rid of all the general waste. So that's going tomorrow. And then we'll be away then. So on the next one, I'm going to go and get some more compost and some manure, just to top these beds off and to give them a bit of nutrition for my ingoing. Yeah, they're cats. And those little broad beans in there are all going to go in here. They're all going to go in there. Probably on this side here. At the back, I think what I'm going to do there is I'm going to plant some flowers down the back and the sides of there. But all this is going to be netted, so I've got them to leave the posts up so that I can just put net right across it. And I'll get some insect netting for that. So I know it's all a bit crazy at the moment, but I promise you it'll get there. So yeah, so that's it. So on the next one, I will show you a lot more of what I'm doing. I'll get the greenhouse cleared up. I've got some potatoes that I need to harvest in there, so I'll do that on the next one as well. And then you can see exactly where I'm going. I'll sort all these pots out and we'll tidy it all up because it's just messy at the moment. So thanks for watching. You take care, and I'll see you at the weekend. Bye for now.